Welcome into Orem High School, the site of the 2017 Vivint Great Western Shootout. Our third game of the day here on Saturday. The Richland Bombers taking on the Wasatch Academy Tigers. Welcome everybody, Dusty Litster with you here on DeseretNews.com. And we got a fun one. Wasatch Academy, one of the top teams in the nation. They've gone back-to-back for the Dick's Sporting Goods Invitational. Coach Curtis Condi, the head man of Wasatch Academy, taking on Richland and Coach Erik Streufert. Richland was one bucket, missed 3 away from the state championship in Washington a year ago, and the Bombers come out a little bit shorthanded today, but this should be a fun one. A lot of people looking forward to this one here in the gym. I've been talking about it all afternoon. Richland starters: Ryan Wagar, number 5, number 10, Cody Sanderson, number 14, Garrett Streufert, number 24, Colton Northrop, and number 52, Riley Sorn. And for Wasatch Academy, number 1, Damian Squire, number 5, Matt Bradley, number 13, Tyrese Samuel, number 14, Brian Penn Johnson, and number 32, Bernardo Da Silva. Matt Bradley is committed to Cal Berkeley. Got a couple others that go as well. We had a technical foul before everything got started, apparently. I missed this as Richland dunked during the pregame. One of the silliest rules there ever was. I don't know why you can dunk before an official comes out, and then you can't after. So it's a 2-0 lead for Richland. And we'll start with the Bombers. Wagar sends over 3 on the way, and good from Cole Northrop. And the Bombers start from deep. And it's a quick 5-0 start before the first possession for Wasatch Academy. As Squire gets it to Bradley. Bradley, Coach Spencer Condi told me, the best player he's ever coached. And he said ever, and that includes stints all over Division I basketball, including Utah State, Louisiana Tech. As that 3's off the mark. Quick to the floor now with Northrop. Northrop gets that one to Streufert. Nice ball movement. Here's Wagar for 3. And he's well off the mark. Quickly ahead now with Damian Squire. Has that one slapped away, but that's into the hands of Penn Johnson. He couldn't finish it. Now up the floor, Northrop. On the angle with Streufert. Come get the ball, and there's Sorn, one of the team captains. On the angle, Northrop, nice cut, Streufert. Jumper up and too long by Sanderson. Here comes Squire. And correctly, in my opinion, no call on the contact there, and we'll inbound along the baseline. Inbound in to Matt Bradley. Bradley, a step back, Jay, front rimmed, and the rebound claimed by Streufert. Trying to get that ball inside to Sorn. Can't find the angle, just got that ball off before the travel. Northrop, his second 3 of the quarter, and it's now 8-0 in favor of the Bombers. Here's Da Silva. Now Tyrese Samuel. And the junior went for the highlight reel, couldn't get it over Sorn. The big man made it difficult. Streufert, long range, and hits. 10-0 start for the Bombers. Richland with a 10-0 lead with 5:23 remaining in the first quarter. You're watching the Vivint Great Western Shootout on DeseretNews.com. Welcome back inside Tiger Fieldhouse. Dusty Litzter with you here on DeseretNews.com. A quick start for Richland. .5:15 remaining in the first. Damian Squire up top with Bernardo da Silva. Now Matt Bradley pulls for three. And the first points for Wasatch Academy is the Cal commit Matt Bradley from deep. Cross court to Northrop. He has 2 threes, and there's a travel. .450 remaining here in the first. And there's a layup. And a quick 5-0 spurt as Da Silva gets the bucket. Inside to Sorn, and that one's stolen by Penn Johnson. Here comes Bradley. Hands back to Squire, 4:20 on a rolling clock here in the first. Nice dunk! How about Brian Penn Johnson? Good grief. 10-7. Nice ball movement, and there's a bucket for Richland. Cody Sanderson looking back the other way. There's Matt Bradley hanging on there. And a near steal. Up top, and we'll reset here with Squire. 3 on the way and off the mark from Squire. The rebound claimed by Streufert. Quickly pushing up the floor. 3 on the way and good. Cody Sanderson from deep, and it's 15-7. And that ball out of bounds, and we go back with Richland. Three on the way and good. Cody Wagar. (18-7). Here's Da Silva. Squire for 3. Hits it. Squire from deep. And it's 18-10. Sorn cross court. Now Northrop. Northrop hanging on. Now back to Sanderson's had an outstanding after the timeout play. Northrop again for 3, and that's short. And the rebound taken by Sanderson. And it'll be tracked down. 3 on the way from Wagar. How about the start for Richland? 21-10. 1:40 left here in the first quarter. Here's Bradley. Jumper and good. There's Sanderson off the screen from Sorn. No call there. Penn into Sorn. Too strong, and he gets his own board. Can't get the bucket, and the rebound claimed by Brian Penn Johnson. On the run now with Squire. Squire right to the cup. Take the foul and the bucket. 1:06 left in the first quarter. 21-14, and Squire goes to the line as Wasatch Academy's Maddie Sissoko comes on the floor. The coach Earl Streufert has to be pleased with the start. 1:06 remaining in the first quarter as Sorn gets his first break of the quarter as Damian Squire at the line, a 6-foot senior. And it's 21-15 after that terrific start from Richland, was started before the game started. Nice take by Sanderson on the give and go. And it's 23-15 as Richland stays hot. 50 seconds now remaining in the first quarter. Squire now to Silva. They'll leave him open for three and leaves it short. The rebound claimed by Northrop. Here comes Streufert. Sanderson got the hang on, guarded by Squire. Streufert outside, thought about three, Northrop for three. Well off the mark, and rebound claimed by Sissoko. Squire around the defender and gets it to go. Nice take and finish by Damian Squire. 23-17, 13 seconds left, now down to 10. Northrop along the baseline. Trapped by the defense. They're going to get a foul either on Bradley or Sissoko. 5.4 left in the quarter. Thankfully, that is only the second foul in the quarter. Clean basketball after the third game. We had a lot of fouls. As Richland's number 22, Nathan Mitchell, comes on the floor. And that was on Sissoko. Here's Mitchell. Up top, working around. Northrop again. Nearly banked that one home, and that'll do it for the first quarter. At the end of one, it is the Richland Bombers came out swinging. They lead 23-17. You're watching the 2017 Vivint Great Western Shootout on DeseretNews.com. Start of the second quarter. 6-point lead for the Richland Bombers. Damian Squire lost the handle. We had a jump ball, and the possession arrow belonged to Richland. It was a quick start for the Richland Bombers. We had a technical foul assessed during the warm-up on Wasatch Academy for dunking after the officials came out. So they started 2-0. Northrop hit a three, made it 5-0, and have led the entire time since. So hanging on, Sanderson goes into Sorn, and Sorn draws a foul. It'll be 2 free throws for Riley Sorn, one of the team captains. Shooting 2. Where's the fine? Free throw good from Sorn. He's got one more. 25-17 the lead for Richland. Up the floor, Damian Squire. Also Marvin Trey Williams on the floor for Coach Condi. Gets this ball to Bradley. Nice move. Step back. Won't go, and the rebound claimed by Streufert. Northrop goes inside to Sorn. And the big fella gets it to crawl home. His first field goal of the ball game. And it's 27-17 Richland. Here's Bradley. Deep three, well off the mark from Williams. And the band of Bomber fans that are here, I'm letting them hear it. 27-17 the lead for Richland. 6:50 remaining in the half. Streufert has to track this one down and does. Skip pass to Sanders. Sanderson draws the foul on Squire. And that'll be the second team foul on Wasatch Academy. Or pardon me, it's the third, number 1 on Squire. Streufert gets that ball into Northrop. Northrop along the baseline, send down and nearly stolen by Damian Squire. 6:31 left in the half. Up top, Northrop. Sanderson hanging on, he gives it up to Wagar. And Sanderson can't control it, out of bounds. The Wasatch Academy ball. On the floor for the Tigers is De Silva, Squire, Williams, Sissoko, and Bradley. Wagar, Sanderson, Streufert, Northrop, and Sorn on the floor for the Bombers. Nice take, got it over the top of Sorn. We got a foul on the drive. It'll be 2 free throws. And that is called on Garrett Streufert, his first, team second. It'll be 2 free throws for Marvin Trey Williams. Of course, as Williams calmly knocks down the first free throw. Short on the second, and the rebound claimed by the Bombers. Up the floor with Garrett Streufert. And we've got, we didn't start the clock. So we've got the clock ticked down a few seconds. As Wagar works off the screen to Sorn. Up top with Sanderson. Streufert looking inside to Sorn. Denied by Williams. Beautiful pass. Wagar's fall away J won't go, and the rebound claimed by Squire. 5.5 remaining, and a foul will be charged to Cole Northrop. As the third team foul. So Garrett Streufert will come off the floor as Nathan Mitchell comes back on. De Silva now over to Bradley. Squire thought about it and held on. On the angle now, Marvin Williams. Works off the screen of Sissoko. Bradley working on Wagar. And we got a foul on the drive. That'll be the 4th team foul on Richland. And we'll inbound along the baseline with Wasatch Academy. The foul goes on Northrop. This goes to Mitchell, his first. Here's Bradley. Bradley along the base. Oh, beautiful pirouette. Can't finish. Rebound taken by Sissoko. He lost the handle, and it's Richland ball off of Sissoko. Gotta love the way that Richland competes for every ball. 5 minutes remaining here in the first half, and really it's been the hustle and execution here by Richland, giving them the 9-point lead. Northrop. Now Wagar was looking inside to Sorn and denied, and also Williams sitting right behind him on the help side. Here's Northrop. 4:40 left in the half. Here's Wagar. Northrop hit the 2 threes in the first quarter. Not really looking for a shot here in the second. Hanging on a pivot. That's the count the bucket or no? He said yeah. The officials still looking at each other. Did he count the bucket? Got him on the arm. Count it. He seemed unsure, and we know this official well. And That's probably the least emphatic +1 I've seen from him in 12 years of covering basketball and sports here in the state of Utah. But Northrop having himself a terrific first half, and we'll go to the line for the +1 opportunity. Second foul on Sissoko. And Northrop leaves it at the line, and Mitchell comes away at the board. Richland just hustling their way to this 11-point lead. Streufert, hands back, thought about three. This is Volmer, and we got a travel on Volmer. And we'll go the other way with Wasatch Academy. 29-18 the lead with 4:17 left in the first half. Nice take, a little wild of a shot by Tyrese Samuel on a run. Wagar, Northrop. And there was a rebound that Volmer could not finish the putback. On the run now. Squire blocked from behind by Streufert. What a play by Garrett Streufert. Quickly ahead, here's Mitchell. Northrop can't get the kiss off the glass, and the rebound collected by Penn Johnson. The Richland contingency would have blown up had that shot gone down. Any of them. 3.5 remaining in the second quarter. Mishandled. Here's Bradley. Lobs it inside. Nice pass from De Silva. Penn Johnson can't get the hook to go. Samuel off the window. We got a delay of game warning after the bucket from Tyrese Samuel. Riley Sorn comes back on the floor for Richland. And timeout taken by Coach Streufert. 3:18 remaining in the first half, and it's a 29-20 lead for Richland. Full timeout on the floor. You're watching the 2017 Vivint Great Western Shootout. 3:18 remaining in the half, and a 9-point lead for the Richland Bombers as they have, for lack of a better phrase, they've out-hustled and out-executed Wasatch Academy in the first 12-plus minutes of this ball game. Here's Northrop off the screen outside to Sanderson. Wagar hanging on. Now out to Sanderson. Here's Northrop. Comes off the screen as Sorn. Hanging out there is Sanderson. Had that flurry in the first quarter. Sends out Wagar for three. Leaves it short, and the rebound claimed by De Silva. 2:35 remaining in the first half. Samuels now to Marvin Williams. He'll jump it on the baseline and hit. Nice shot by Marvin Williams. I guess he likes to go by Trey, so Trey Williams with the J. Northrop out to Streufert. Here's Wagar hanging on the angle. Drop it inside to Streufert. Try to get it around. That ball's out of bounds off of Dusan Bubanja. And we'll inbound along the baseline. Three on the way from Streufert, and it goes begging, and rebound claimed by Wasatch Academy. Here comes Squire. Pull the ball out and reset here, Samuels. Now Marvin Williams. Williams, oh, nice find inside. Bubanja lays it up and in. And here come the Tigers. 1.5 left in the second quarter. Opportunities for the Bombers from Richland to extend this lead, and they missed those shots. And right now it's about shortening down this game. Remember, no shot clock, even though we're at a tournament. No shot clock in high school basketball. So Richland can take all the time they want. Don't even have to put a shot up before the end of the half. Now comes Samuels. Now Northrop. 1:05 left. Send out. Thought about three and held on. Now Sanderson. Out of the angle with Streufert. 50 seconds left in the half. Here's Sorn. Big fella. Put it away. And count the bucket. It's a +1 for Sorn. Bradley going to come on for Coach Condi. 47 seconds left in the half. And Riley Sorn, a 7'3" senior, looking for the +1. (32-24), 45 seconds left. Squire working on Sanderson. Now with Samuels. Got to probably get that ball in the hands of Bradley, but they're going to go to Samuels. And nice job of doubling down by Northrop. Samuels jackknife it up, no. Tipped up, no. Gets a rebound. Bradley comes in, and we've got a jump ball. Possession arrow belongs to Wasatch Academy. .9 remaining in the half. The Squire inbounds to Bradley. Nice contester by Wagar. And they're going to call a foul on Wagar, and that is the 15th foul on Richland and the first on Wagar. Always struggle with calls when both guys are going after the basketball. Wasn't much there. .20 seconds left in the half. Imagine Wasatch Academy looking for the final shot. Bradley in the near side corner, guarded by Sanderson. Double screen up top. Squire, nice pass to Banja. Got over the top of the big fella, but it won't go. Bradley, and they said no basket. And that'll do it for the first half. 8 minutes in. It's Richland 32, Wasatch Academy 24. You're watching the 2017 Vivint Great Western Shootout on DeseretNews.com. Welcome back into Tiger Fieldhouse. Start of the second half. Richland Bombers leading the Wasatch Academy Tigers 32-24. Dusty Lister with you here on DeseretNews.com and give you some stats from the first half. Ryan Wagar with 6 points. Cody Sanderson with 7. A leading scorer in the ball game was Cole Northrop, who had 10. Riley Sorn also had 7 for Richland. For Wasatch Academy, it was a slow half. Damian Squire was 7 all in the first quarter. Matt Bradley with 5. Tyree Samuel, Brian Penn Johnson, Bernardo Da Silva, and Dusan Bubanja all with 2 points. As that is a tough way to start for Richland. That is a turnover, and it is Tiger ball. Three on the way and off the mark. And it is Richland basketball. We're going to have to settle things down. It's pretty raucous here in the Tiger Fieldhouse. The Richland continuously has made it very excited, and as they should be. Their team has played extremely well in this ball game. Off the screen is Sorn. Here's Streufert sent out to Wagar. Streufert for 3, and it goes. 5 points for Streufert, his first three-pointer. And a lob up. Oh, my goodness gracious. Brian Penn Johnson off the lob, his second dunk of the ball game. And it's 35-26 as the 3 up and off the mark from Northrop. On the push now with Squire. Penn Johnson sends out Bradley. Squire for 3, back rimmed. Penn Johnson with the rebound. Da Silva swatted by Sorn, and we got a foul. If that's on Sorn, I won't understand it. And that is a foul on Garrett Streufert. I would say that was a roof from Sorn, so. De Silva. It's the first. Got one more. This Wasatch Academy team, though in the state of Utah, is not part of the Activities Association, cannot compete for a state title here in the state of Utah. They're without a classification. In fact, they only play in national tournaments and teams within the state that will play Wasatch Academy. If they'll make the trip down to Mount Pleasant, which is a rural town here in the state, they get an extra game as well. It doesn't count on their record. So an interesting place for Wasatch to be. The three is good from Ryan Wagar, who's now got 9 points on the afternoon. And it's a 10-point lead, 38-28, 6:35 remaining in the third quarter. Very, very impressed with Richland. They just do their job, and it's winning right now. Samuel, step back, Jay. Nice defense from Streufert. And it's Volmer ball. Streufert into the corner. Northrop lost the handle, and that was off of Streufert. And I think they'll get the benefit of the call. We'll stay with Richland. Squire getting up on Northrop. Nice take by Northrop. Lobbed it up for Sorn and off the mark. Quickly ahead. Here's Samuel. Wagar giving chase, and Samuel lays it up and in. Eight-point lead for the Bombers. 5:50 remaining in the third. Nice play by Penn Johnson. Quickly ahead. Squire. He's got Bradley, and a wise foul from Wagar. And I don't think Squire was mad there. I think he was telling Northrop good job, and he was okay. But we got a foul ahead of that. Wagar, a smart foul. And that is the second team foul on the Bombers.
Let's go, Brandy. Smart. Let's go. Defense. Right here. Defense. Let's go, boys.
5:45 remaining in the third. Squire hands back to Bradley. It was up top to Silva. He will jump it and score it. Let the guy just shoot it. I mean, I think they were kind of baiting him, obviously. They weren't going to contest the shot. And it's now a 6-point game, 38-32. Off the screen, here's Northrop. Streufert will float it, and it crawls off. Rebound taken by De Silva on the push. Bradley's ahead. And Bradley reverse and score. Matt Bradley was held scoreless in the second quarter. He's now got 7. The future Cal Bear. With 5 minutes left, it's a 4-point lead for the Bombers. Northrop for 3 off the mark, and rebound claimed by Bradley. 4:45 remaining in the third. Off the screen, Penn Johnson. Squire can't get the 3 to go, and it's taken by Streufert. Streufert right at Penn Johnson, and the charge called on Streufert. Deep in the block to draw the charge, but there's no halo or anything to help decipher that. It's a third team foul on Richland. Third personal foul on Garrett Streufert. 4:25 left. In the quarter is Squire up top to Silva. Now the angle with Samuels. Samuels on the baseline, goes up to dunk it, blocked by Sorn. Oh, a clean top and bottom on the run. Here's Streufert, rejected by Bradley. And Bradley comes up lame. I'm not sure. Oh, his finger. We had a dislocated finger with Bradley, and it popped back into place. That was one of those, that was a scary looking thing there for a second. Caught the glimpse of it at the last second, and it's his offhand on his right hand. Yeah, that was ugly. Things that make you go, ooh. .404 left in the third. Bradley's okay. We're reset. Halfway through the third quarter. Northrop sent out Mitchell. Now in the angle. Nice ball movement. Sanderson short on the tray. Squire pulls it down. Squire into the corner to Bradley. And we're going to have a foul on the drive. That'll be charged to Wagar. That's the 14th foul now on the Bombers as Sorn will get a break. Joseph Lofton comes in for Coach Streufert. Bradley pulls for three and hits. Hit the deck as well. Wasn't baited in the call, but it's a 1-point game on the rainbow from Matt Bradley. Northrop working off the screen. Northrop down the lane, fall away, yes. Love the take and the finish by Northrop. Squire down the lane and a foul. Northrop comes up a little lane, turned his ankle. Connor Hofstad will come on for Cole Northrop. Northrop might have come down on a foot there. As Damian Squire will go to the line at 7 points in the first half. And the first free throw is short from Squire, and he's got one more. .312 left here in the third quarter, and Wasatch Academy is not led in this ball game. They have trailed the entire way as the both go off. Squire goes over, and a chance now for the Bombers to extend this lead. And there's a steal by Samuels. Still can't get control of it. It wasn't a purposeful kick as Samuel can't get it, and the rebound comes away in the hands of Richland. And Rhet McCullough pulls down the board. Hofstad is fouled by Samuels. That'll be the first foul in the second half on Wasatch Academy. Northrop will come on for Coach Streufert as Sanderson will get a break, but we got a full timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. You're watching the Vivint Great Western Shootout on DesertNews.com. Welcome back in the Tiger Fieldhouse. 2:43 left in the third quarter. A 3-point lead for the Richland Bombers out of the state of Washington as they lead the Wasatch Academy. Academy here in Mount Pleasant, Utah, the oldest school in the state of Utah. Essentially a boarding school. I mentioned earlier, does not compete for state championships as Northrop can't hit on the three, and that goes out of bounds off of Wasatch Academy, and we will stay here with Richland. Inbound into Mitchell. Thought about pulling the trigger and didn't. Send out to Hofstad. Wagar now over to Northrop. Nice pirouette. Northrop float it, and it goes in. Love the game in Northrop. He'd fit right in the state of Utah. 5-point lead. Marvin Williams can't get it to go, and a rebound claimed by Rhet McCullough. Inside of 2 minutes remaining here in the third quarter, 1:55 left. 5-point lead for the Bombers. Off the screen, McCullough into the corner. Northrop got the three! Every moment you think that Wasatch Academy could climb back in this game, the deck grows. And they're down by 8. They've been down by as many as 11. Squire, nice take and finish. Damian Squire That was big time. And we got a player down. That is Mitchell down for the Bombers along the baseline. Just a timeout, 1:22 left. I want to remind you, let your friends know they can watch the game here on DeseretNews.com. So out of the official timeout, it should be Richland ball on the baseline. 1:22 left here in the third quarter and a 6-point lead for the Bombers. And they have played extremely well in this ball game. They've led the entire way. It's been impressive. It's been a lot of fun to watch. Bombers, as Coach Streufert told me, were so close to the state championship a year ago and just couldn't get there. The shot was off the mark. Wagar tracks it down. Streufert to Northrop. Northrop down the lane and scores. Love, love, love the game of Northrop. Squire comes right back, leaves it behind. Sissoko got it, can't score. Rebound still loose, and now the foul will go on Garrett Streufert. That'll be number 4 on Garrett Streufert. That is the 16th foul on Richland. Cody Sanderson will come in for Streufert as De Silva knocks in the first free throw, and he's got another. De Silva had 2 points in the first half, so he's got 3 on the ball game. As he knocks them both down. 47-41, 52 seconds left in the third. Sanderson over to Northrop. Northrop hangs on a pivot. Still hanging on, goes over to Sanderson in the corner. Chased off by De Silva. Lob inside to Sorn. Squire went up and knocked that ball away from the 7'3" center. Inbound along the baseline. Northrop will trigger. An inadvertent buzzer there. 25 seconds left. Northrop again on the take. Can't get the floater to go. Taken by Sissoko. 15 seconds to go in the quarter. Squire, give it up. De Silva with the hammer. No delay of game. That ball got away. 10 seconds left in the quarter, and it's 47-43. What a take and finish by Bernardo De Silva. 10 seconds to go. Up the floor, 7 seconds. Down to 5. Sanderson, 3 seconds. Northrop for 3. What a way to close the third. Connor Northrop lit up the net in the third quarter. We head to the fourth and final quarter. It's 50-43. The Richland Bombers leading Wasatch Academy. You're watching the 2017 Vivint Great Western Shootout on DeseretNews.com. Welcome back into Tiger Fieldhouse at the beginning of the fourth quarter. It has been all Bombers in this game. They have led from wire to wire going into the fourth. The start of the game, we had a technical foul on Wasatch Academy. They hit 2 free throws and got the ball to start the game, and since then they have led. It has been Cole Northrop leading the way, had an outstanding third quarter, and it's a 7-point lead for the Richland Bombers, leading the nationally ranked Wasatch Academy Tigers here in the Great Western Shootout. Let your friends know they can watch the game here live on DeseretNews.com. Here comes Damian Squire. Nice take. Squire got it to go. What a take and finish by Squire, finishing through the contact. Could have been a +1. But every time Wasatch Academy's inched into this ball game, the Bombers have hit some shots and done some things, especially in that third quarter, and it was Cole Northrop, as he's been outstanding today. Northrop is fouled by Williams on the floor. That'll be the second team foul on Wasatch Academy. And it'll be Bomber basketball on the baseline. Northrop, Sorn, Mitchell, Wagar, and Sanderson on the floor for Richland. The inbound in to Sanderson. He had a very good first half, speaking of Sanderson, been quiet here in the second, as Northrop has been the leader, and he continues to get it done. Cole Northrop closed out the third quarter with the tray, opens up the fourth with the back cut and bucket, and it's back to a 7-point lead. Squire tried to get around the big fella, and they got him, and it's big man versus little man, and a tough call to go against Sorn, but if I remember off the top of my head, that's his first personal foul. It'll be 2 free throws for Damian Swire. And Squire has struggled from the free throw line today. He's missed his last 3 free throws, and he has one more. The little things have gotten away from Wasatch Academy in this ballgame today. Up the floor we go with the Richland Bombers. Wagar. Now into the corner, Sanderson inside the Sorn. Up top, 3 from Wagar. He got it. Hot shooting continues, and it's a 9-point lead for the Bombers. Williams answers on the other end. Big time shot from Marvin Trey Williams. And we got a foul against Richland. And the charge on Sanderson is his second personal foul, and that's the 8th team foul on Richland. It's 8-2 in the team fouls. Look for that to even up here really, really quickly. Tends to happen. 6:31 remaining in the fourth quarter. The intensity will only pick up as Williams hanging outside, inside. Sissoko off the bump of Sorn. And it's now 19 fouls on Richland. It'll be 2 free throws coming the way of Matty Sissoko. Sissoko in the first half went scoreless. Not really a scorer for Coach Condi, and he left that one short. Sissoko missed the first, back rims the second, rebound to Silva. De Silva goes back up and scores. De Silva's had a good second half, including a highlight reel jam. 4-point ball game. Here's Cole Northrop. He has been the guy today. Sanderson working on Bradley. Off the screen. Beautiful find inside to Northrop. Gets it out. Wagar chased off the 3-point line. Now in the corner. Sanderson can't get the 3, and the rebound claimed by Sissoko. On the run with Squire. Squire down the lane. He can't finish on the hammer. And a rebound claimed by Mitchell. Wow, the lid would have come off the gym on that one. 5:35 left in the fourth. Northrop hanging on a pivot. Now Sanderson. De Silva comes out to meet him. Northrop can't get the 3, and it'll be Wasatch Academy ball. Garrett Streufert comes on. Streufert with 4 personal fouls is sat to 5:15 left in here in the fourth. Timeout taking Coach Streufert. With 5:15 left in the fourth quarter. 5:15 left in the fourth quarter, and a 4-point lead for the Richland Bombers. Dusty Lister with you here at Tiger Fieldhouse of the Great Western Shootout, the Vivint Great Western Shootout here in Orem, Utah. Every year bringing in top talent. I know that Golden Holt and Paul Overly very proud of this, the field that they have here. And we got to be proud of this one. We got an outstanding game. 55-51 the lead. Richland looking for the big upset as Wasatch Academy, one of the top programs in the United States, Now they're an academy school, not a Activity Association high school, Utah High School Activity Association member. So they only play in these tournaments. Williams for three, hit his second of the half. How about Marvin Trey Williams? And it's a 1-point game. Just a junior, speaking of Williams. Outside with Streufert. Hanging on a pivot. De Silva with him. Now here's Northrop, guarded by Bradley. Northrop being hounded. Try to get inside the big fella. Sissoko is there. We got a jump ball. Possession arrow belongs to Richland. We'll stay here.
Let's go, Bombers! Team deep! Let's go! Keep working! Keep working! Let's go, Reed!
Streufert will trigger. They'll get it in to Sanderson up top now to Wagar, one of the team captains. 4.5 remaining in the fourth. Streufert, that ball picked up by Squire. Looking for the first lead of the game. No! And we will stay here. No, yeah. They correctly called. And it's out of bounds off of Wasatch Academy. Squire missed a dunk, and then there, I think he was trying to decide what he was going to do and blew the bunny. Would have been the first lead of the game for Wasatch Academy had he got that bucket. He'll be thinking about that as he goes to sleep tonight. Streufert inside to Sorn, and we got a foul on Sissoko. Third team foul on the Tigers. Streufert, the trigger in. Lob in to Sanderson as the ball poked away. Ahead to Bradley, and it will be a Wasatch Academy lead for the first time in this ball game. 56-55. 4 minutes remaining, halfway through the fourth. The Bombers have responded all day, and they got to respond once again. Sanderson. Off the screen of Sorn. Here's Wagar. Been quiet here in the second half. Inside of the big fella. +1 for Sorn. First point of the second half. And the Bombers respond again. Third personal foul on De Silva. That's the 14th foul on Wasatch Academy. Love the fight in this Richland team. And the big fella knocks it down, 7'3" center. Unofficially, I got him with 10 points. De Silva hanging out up top. Northrop will give that to him all day. Hand off to Bradley, the Cal commit. Been quiet in this game. He lost the handle. Quickly ahead, Squire there. Can he save it? And he does to Sissoko. 3:05 remaining in the fourth. Squire at Sorn, got it around him and got it. We're tied at 58. 2:50 remaining in the fourth quarter, all tied up. Here's Streufert. Terminates around the block, sending up to Sorn, try to go across to Wagar. Now back to Streufert. And there's a steal, but he can't hang on to it, Bradley. I want to watch how this figures. Bradley dislocated his pointing index finger on his right hand, which is his offhand, but it's also the hand he uses to set up moves and everything. So we saw that turnover on the other end of the floor. Imagine how much that tape is going to make an effect here down the stretch. And that should have been a foul, but it's out of bounds off of Bradley, and we will stay here. 2:27 remaining here in the fourth. Streufert, quick trigger in. Northrop, yes! That ball went around and out and back in. Cole Northrop, he wasn't even ready for the ball when he caught it. He's ready to shoot at any time. What a game from Northrop. Squire leaves it to Silva, and it's 61-60. What a ball game. Let your friends know. Join us here on DeseretNews.com. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth. Here's Northrop. Lob into Sorn. Big fella up top. Sanderson. In and out. Sorn with the board. Ball's loose, picked up by Williams. He's got Bradley. Bradley with the hammer. Timeout, Coach Condi. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Wasatch Academy 63, Richland 62. You're watching the Vivint Great Western Shootout on DeseretNews.com. We'll check the score. It's 61-62. Probably 62-61 as there's a steal going the other way. Bradley give it up. Squire can't get it. Bradley gets the rebound. It's swatted away, still loose. And we got a foul. It's a 1-point lead for Wasatch Academy. And the foul will go on Trey Williams. That is the 5th team foul. Pardon me, that's on De Silva. 4th team foul on De Silva. 4th personal on De Silva. 5th team foul on Wasatch Academy. We'll get reset here. 62-61. The lead for Wasatch Academy. Northrop off the bump, count the bucket. Cole Northrop, he has been outstanding in this ball game, and he has a +1. Cole Northrop has been terrific. Back rims the +1 and leaves it open. 1:05 remaining in the fourth quarter, 1-point ball game. Squire get up to Silva. Inside to Bradley. Fall away Jay is short. Rebound taken by Northrop. 50 seconds left. You got to remember, no shot clock. They could force and probably will force Wasatch Academy to foul them. And it's a decision time for Coach Condi of when you take the foul. Timeout, Coach Streufert. 40 seconds remaining. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back. You are watching the Great Western Shootout on DeseretNews.com. Welcome back into Tiger Fieldhouse. 40.4 left here in the fourth quarter. We'll reset the game. Possession arrow belongs to Wasatch Academy. 19 fouls on Richland, 16 fouls on Wasatch Academy. So it'll be 1-on-1 free throws for the next 3 fouls, as it is a 63-62 lead for Richland. Wagar is fouled by Squire. 1-on-1 free throws coming to Wagar. Looking to extend the lead for the Bombers. Second personal foul on Squire. And it puts team captain Ryan Wagar at the line for 1-on-1. And he will have another. Knocks down the front end. 37.4 remaining in the fourth. Wagar to make it a 3-point game. There we go, 65-62. Nationally ranked Wasatch Academy in danger. Timeout, Coach Condi. 34.9 remaining. Upset in the making here on DeseretNews.com at the Great Western Shootout. 34.9 remaining here in the Great Western Shootout, the Vivint Great Western Shootout. 65-62 the lead for Richland, leading nationally ranked Wasatch Academy. The Tigers, they don't lose very many games, and right now they don't lose games like this, and they're trailing as Richland has answered every single punch the Tigers have thrown their way. Wasatch Academy has led just a couple of times in this game. It's only been here in the fourth quarter, but couldn't hold on to it. De Silva hanging on. Got to get rid of the basketball, and that ball's out of bounds off of Bradley, and it's Bomber ball. 21.7 left. Timeout, Coach Streufert. Richland looking to upset Wasatch Academy. Out of the timeout, 21.7 left. Richland leading Wasatch Academy. And they have the ball, and they'll be shooting free throws. Right now, there's not a guy on the floor that you want to foul if you're Wasatch. I'm not sure who you go after. Wagar just knocked down 2. Cole Northrop has been outstanding. Even the big fella has made free throws. Got it into Sorn, and now you're going to have to foul Northrop. 19 seconds left, and now the foul on Squire. That's number 3 on Squire. It'll be 1-on-1 free throws for Cole Northrop. And he has been the Tiger killer today. Love the play of Cole Northrop. Front end of 1-on-1. Northrop got it. He got one more. 17.7 remaining. Knocked down the front end. Got them both. Wasatch Academy's got to move fast. Here goes Squire. Right down the lane. Jackknife it up. No. Tipped in by De Silva. Timeout. And some time ran off, too. There should be about 11 some odd seconds left, but a timeout. 9.8 left. We'll see what happens. We'll come right back. So put 10.4 back on the clock. 3-point ball game. Wasatch Academy going to deny and then foul. Watch for the run out. Had Wagar all by himself on the other end of the floor. That ball goes out of bounds. Wagar was all by himself, but they throw it to the other end of the floor. As it is, it's Wasatch Academy ball down 3 with 10.4 left. Timeout. Coach Condi will be right back. 10.4 remaining in the fourth. It's Wasatch Academy ball down 3. 67-64 after the inbound pass went out of bounds from Richland. Tigers with a chance to tie. You got to take it, I'd imagine. Maybe you take the early 2. I'm not sure, but all I know is Coach Curtis Condi knows more than I do. But tell you what, I got to love what Coach Streufert's done with his Bombers today. De Silva will trigger in for the Tigers. They go in to Squire. He goes and gets it. 8 seconds. Squire is going to go pirouette, exit. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. They're going to get a shot off. Squire, that is short. And a bucket will go in. And the Richland Bombers with a 67-66 win over Wasatch Academy. The upset of the tournament. Nationally ranked Wasatch Academy goes down at the hands of Washington's Richland Bombers. What a ball game. How fun was that? We got one more. The fourth and final game of the day coming up on DeseretNews.com. Our final, Richland 67, Wasatch Academy 66. Our player of the game, Cole Northrop. Man, he was clutch. For Vince Francis, I'm Dusty Lister. Thanks for joining us. We'll be right back in about 12-15 minutes with game number 4 on DeseretNews.com.